Today I'm taking a look at the GOLDENMATE 1000 volt amp universal power supply. So we got our power cable, we got our user manual, and we've got our ups. So it does have rubber feet here on the bottom. We have 8 ports on the rear. We got our power port, we do have a breaker reset, and we got a rubber cap, and it looks like that is going to be for connectivity. On the front we got some ventilation, and we've got our display. We got a power button and we got a couple LED indicators. And it looks like when I hit that power button it actually turned on. So this does come charged, and it looks like it actually comes fully charged, which is something I did not expect out of the ups. So let's plug in power. And it looks like they actually included a cap for our plug. What we can see right now, we got a readout letting us know we got 121 volts coming in and 25 watts charging up this ups. So I got a light right here. I'm going to plug that guy in. No power going to it right now, so let's go ahead and turn that on. Okay, so we have got juice. So now let's simulate a power loss. I'm just going to unplug the ups. Alright, so it does give us a beep, but we can see that we still got an output of 119 volts. Now right now it is alarming. If I want that to stop, I just quickly press the button. And we no longer have to listen to that beep. So go ahead and plug that guy back in. There we go. And it automatically kicks back to mains, and there was no drop in the light. So if you're doing any kind of creative work and it's very important that the lighting conditions stay exactly the same, maybe you're doing a time lapse and if the light was to even dim just a little bit, that could mess up the entire time lapse, then an ups can really help to solve that problem. Also just great if you wanted to take this guy out. If you want to do creative work and you want to have a light but you didn't necessarily have a place that you could plug it in, we can just use this as a gigantic battery for powering that light over a long period. So very handy to have around if you're doing creative work. And it does look like this has a sleep mode on it, so in the event that you're not really doing anything with it, the display will shut off so it's not just wasting power. So happy to see that. So let's break out the big guns. So anytime I'm going to be dealing with an ups, I want to know if it's going to be producing a modified sine wave or a pure sine wave. So right now we've got a pure sine wave. You can see that gradual up and down. If it looked more boxy, that would be a modified sine wave. Now it could be that it's just pulling off a mains power, so essentially just simply passing through the ups, which is what I expect to be happening right now. So when we unplug it, we'll see if that changes. And it still has a nice sine wave. So that is excellent. So that means that this has a full-on pure sine wave inverter in it. Now the reason that's important, some equipment is sensitive to modified sine waves. Sometimes you can hear vibration going on inside the equipment. Sometimes you could have something like a drill that would be variable speed, but you only get one speed if you have a modified sine wave. For me personally, I only use pure sine wave inverters, so I'm glad that this one has that. So here you have one of my favorite uses for an ups, routers and modems. So you might be wondering why a router and modem and not a PC. The reason is because of security cameras. So security cameras, sometimes you can get them with battery options on them so that you can have it running even if the power is out. But if you have no Wi-Fi, most cameras will not function without the internet. So if you shut off power to the house, you got no security camera even if it has a battery built in. So you can take your modem and your router, plug that into your ups, then you'll have backup power so you'll always have your Wi-Fi. And then if you want to go a step above that even, you can get one of those plug-in cameras and plug that also into an ups. So that way you'll have plenty of runtime for your camera and plenty of runtime for your router and your modem. And then you can see the little guy right there. That is currently powering these lights because there is no outlet nearby. It's another thing that you can use one of those guys for. They do make power stations that can do basically the same thing. They're probably a better idea for doing something where you can do a high drain all the time. But the fact of the matter is you can use an ups for this purpose. And these are usually a lot cheaper than one of those full-on power stations. It's been running about 20 minutes now. It's still going. Let's see where it's at. Yeah, it's only pulling 5 watts and it's still got full charge. So we could probably run like this all night with this ups. So overall, that is a very handy tool to have around.